What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Today, I wanted to take a look at what are some of the Game Award categories that are up for nomination. I'm trying to make predictions on what I think will win, or what I think should win in each category. And let me know what you guys think. Because I plan on doing, later this week, we'll be streaming the live reaction to the Game Awards like we always do. But I just wanted to take a look at what some of the categories were for this year. Because other than Game of the Year, I actually haven't really looked at any of the other categories yet. I didn't really know what else to stream today, so I thought, let's just do a chatting stream. Hang out for a little bit. Half of these categories I'm actually surprised still exist. Best esports event, coach, team, athlete, game. These all seem like they could just kind of be one category. Just esports team, but sure. I also think it's funny that it's best esports athlete instead of like esports player, but sure. Why not, right? Best ongoing category is usually just for like I feel like these are usually just for the big ticket games that come out that still get a lot of advertising. Best community support, independent game. I think this is the one with the controversial nominee so far. Best debut indie game. Hey, 12 hours. Yeah, Genshin probably wins best ongoing. But let's see. Who knows? I mean, I assume it's probably nominated, but I actually haven't looked. Let's take a look at our first category. Best esports event. I actually am not familiar with any of these. I mean, some of these are pretty self-explanatory what they are. Hey, what's up, guy? Like, the League Championship. I don't pay attention to League. I don't pay attention to Dota. These are both the MOBA championships. Obviously still popular. Valorant is obviously Valorant. The shooting game. EVO, I believe, is a collection of all the fighting games, right? So this is, like, multiple pro games. But, like, multiple games that don't have enough, like of a following to have their own like standalone tournament, like how League and Dota and Valorant do. But I don't know what the fuck is the Blast TV Paris Major. What the hell is that? Blast TV Paris Major. What is this? Oh, Counter-Strike. That sounds like about every single major tournament that shows up every single year. Remember when Blizzard used to have ones up here, I think. I imagine that the winner will be... I don't really have a stake in this because I don't watch any of these, but I imagine the winner will be the Counter-Strike one. If I were to guess, I'm going to say Counter-Strike will win this one. Best esports coach. I don't know any of these guys. Counter-Strike, League, Overwatch, Valorant. Overwatch is pretty dead, so I don't think it'll be this guy. These two are going to split the Counter-Strike vote. I can't imagine League's getting too many votes. I think it's going to be her. She's got the double draw of Valorant being like the newest game and being the only female nominee. So, I think it easily goes to her. But I actually don't really recognize any of these, except I recognize the Gunba name because I actually played Overwatch. But that's it. Best esports team. I think this is probably going to go to JD Gaming. I actually recognize this brand. These guys again are going to split the Valorant vote. I remember there was like an Evil Geniuses controversy. Like their team did something sketchy. Yeah, their CEO had to step down this year. Plus, since I think the coach will win the since I think she'll win the best coach category, I don't think their team will also win best team, because that would be too much of like a sweep. I don't think they'll do that. So I don't think Evil Geniuses will win. I don't like Fnatic. I think it'll be JD Gaming. And I think Team Vitality, there's too much of a... I don't think there's enough stability in Counter-Strike since Counter-Strike 2 came out. So I'm going to go with JD Gaming. I don't really have much stake in that. Best esport athlete. This one I actually recognize a bunch of these guys, but it's definitely going to go to Faker. Because Faker is like so much better than the rest of his like counterparts. All of these guys are obviously like professional players, so they stand out, but like Faker is literally probably the best League player that's ever played the game. So I think it'll probably go to him, just because he's so much farther above the rest of his peers. Unless some of these guys participated in like multiple championships and I just don't know. But I think it's gotta go to him. You returned with turkey and mashed potatoes. Nice. Are those leftover Thanksgiving meals? Okay, so Faker for sure. Best esports game. I think it's probably going to go to Valorant. Valorant's the newest one. Dota and League and Counter-Strike, I think, have all already won this category before. I think PUBG Mobile is only still popular in China. And I mean, do people really... Can it really be an esport if it's the mobile game? Like, that just doesn't feel like it should win. But these other three have all won already, so this one's gonna go to Valorant, for sure. Screw Valorant. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Valorant either, myself. I played it. I mean, we streamed it once on the channel here. I'm not a huge fan of it. It feels like you can kill people so fast, and I don't like that you can't really move much in it. So I'm not a huge fan of it. Plus, it's got a brutal learning curve, considering there's no, like, respawn time. You just kind of die and you're out. So I think this one goes to Valorant for best esports game. Pretty easy. Content Creator of the Year for a streamer or content creator who's made an important and positive impact on the community. I don't know any of these guys except Ironmouse. And this year truly feels like it's been the rise of VTubers. So I think it's Ironmouse. I know VTubers have been a thing for longer than this year, but this year seems to be like the year where they've been the most relevant, where it's really been like, it's been a breakout thing, where it's like pretty mainstream now. I mean, I think even in the latest Like a Dragon game, there's just straight up VTubers in that game, right? I don't even know who are People Make Games. People Make Games. Oh, that kind of channel that drops like one video every 3 months. That's cool. Do they have, like, a community, though? It always seems like it'd be easier for, like, a streamer to get this award because they're frequently interacting with the community. And, like have that kind of culture going. So I don't see it going to these people. Not that, I mean, I've never seen their content, but I'm sure it's very good. I'm sure it's like high quality. Like it looks like it is just from like these like couple snippets and stuff, but it just seems unlikely that that they've got like a big like highly interactive community that it's gonna vote for them like Iron Mouse is going to. Plus, and while they might make great content, how many videos did they make this year? And again, I know their content's pretty like in-depth and stuff, but this year they've posted what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos? Maybe 7? No, this is a year ago, so they posted 6 videos. I don't know if that makes you creator of the year. So I think it goes to Iron Mouse. This is definitely like the rise of the VTuber year. So I think it goes to her. Quackity? Who's Quackity? I've actually, like I said, I don't know who any of these people are. Quackity.
Welcome, game.
I don't know who this is. I don't like their thumbnails, though, so I'm going to say no. It goes to Iron Mouse. Most anticipated game of 2024. Recognizing an announced game that's demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium industry forward. To push the medium forward? I don't know if any of these games are going to push the medium forward. They're all sequels. They're all anticipated, but like, I don't know if you're pushing the medium forward with sequels. If you were going to truly just base this off of my community, the vote probably goes to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, because everyone in my Discord is always talking about this game. I'm betting the win goes to Star Wars, though. You think it's a Final Fantasy sweep? Which game drives the most hype, and it's Final Fantasy VII? You could be right. I think it's going to go to Star Wars, though. I think Star Wars is too mainstream. They're going to want to give the award to Star Wars. Hades 2, I think will be cool, but I just don't think it's popular enough to get a Most Anticipated Game award. It's a smaller indie game. I guess small is kind of the inappropriate term at this point, because Hades is pretty massive, but it's still like a lower budget indie game. Hades 2 will get a trailer at the show? That's actually likely. Didn't it get announced at the last Game Awards? Hades 2 announce. Yeah, revealed the Game Awards 2022. Yeah. So, you know what? Oh, I wonder if they might give Hades 2 the award because it was announced at the last Game Awards. Either way, I'll tell you for sure right now that Like a Dragon and Tekken are not winning. I don't think it'll be Final Fantasy. I think it'll be Star Wars, but they might give it to Hades because to try and like show game developers like, hey, if you announce your game here, we'll give you special treatment. So this is my what do they call it? The black horse in the race. Hades 2 is my black horse in the race, and then Star Wars is who I think will win. I think Star Wars is too mainstream to not win. Star Wars Outlaws. Is this like its own character, or is this like Han Solo's daughter? Because she's got the, like, Han Solo vibe. Oh, was this all? I think this was also announced at the Game Awards. No, it wasn't. Never mind. Either way, it's by Ubisoft. They're a big company. Yeah, it's gonna go to Star Wars. Is the stream of Resident Evil 4 finished? Hey man, what's up? Yeah, I beat Resident Evil 4 months ago, man. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I beat Resident Evil 4 8 months ago. I even played the DLC and beat that 2 months ago. I mean, if it gets another DLC, I would stream it, but yeah, the Resident Evil streams were, you know, a while ago. So, yeah. You can still check them out here, though. I mean, all the VODs are still up. If you want to watch them, man. I mean, I encourage you to hopefully hang out in some of my other streams. If you liked my Resident Evil 4 streams, you'd still like those. Best Adaptation. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. I cannot believe that Twisted Metal got nominated over the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. When did did it miss the cutoff date? When did Gran Torino come out? August. Okay, so maybe FNAF missed the cutoff? No, because Castlevania Nocturne came out in, like... came out in September. I guess technically that's a month before. What was the cutoff? Was it October? That's the only reason I can see FNAF not getting nominated here. I think the most recent thing here is Spider-Man, which released a week before FNAF. Oh yeah, so that's true. Even things in October definitely got nominated. Yeah, it's bullshit that Twisted Metal got nominated over FNAF. My vote either way would still go to Castlevania Nocturne. I thought this was really good. I enjoyed this. I think the Castlevania anime is really good. I don't know why they put such a low-res picture up for Castlevania Nocturne here. But my vote would go to Nocturne, but I think you're right, 12 Hours. I think The Last of Us wins this category. Easy. I think it's not even close. I think The Last of Us will win. My vote would be for Nocturne, though. Yeah. Next category. Best Multiplayer. For outstanding online multiplayer, gameplay, and design, including co-op, massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. Super Mario Wonder is nominated for this? I guess it is multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, I'm predicting a big Baldur's Gate sweep for the Game Awards here. The only co-op it has is local? Oh yeah, then no, that shouldn't win. That shouldn't win. Street Fighter, I also wouldn't give, just because I would imagine the only multiplayer in that game is just 1v1 fighting, right? And I mean, that's not really innovative in any way. Street Fighter 6 might be very good, and like the scale of fighting games, but just a fighting game at the end of the day. Party Animals, isn't that kind of a fucking knockoff game? Why did this get nominated? Was the game really, or was this year really that devoid of, like, multiplayer games for them to nominate? This is like Gang Beasts, right? But with animals? Or it's Gang Beasts? It's like a way more fun version of Gang Beasts. Okay, yeah, but still. This is just kind of a knockoff game. I can't believe I can't believe that Party Animals even got nominated, dude. There's so many other more deserving games of this year that are multiplayer that should have been nominated instead. Diablo 4 sucks, so yeah, I hope Baldur's Gate wins the best multiplayer category. Though I think a lot of these nominees are bizarre. Yeah, Diablo 4 winning would definitely be rough. Baldur's Gate should win. I really think there'll be a Baldur's Gate sweep, and if there isn't a Baldur's Gate sweep, I think that's kind of highway robbery. This is a weak nominated category. I don't know what's going on here. I don't think game journalists play enough multiplayer games to really come up with a list. That's kind of wild. When did Valorant release? Oh, a couple years ago. Best sports racing game. Lamau. Okay. Interesting that this is a category. But sure. Yeah, I don't care about this category either. I'm gonna say Forza Motorsport probably wins because that has the biggest developer attached to it. Sports games, I feel like, have really fallen off just because money has become such a big thing for those, and that's, like, I feel like the purest form of greed in the gaming industry is sports games. And, like, all of those big suits involved in the game industry and the sports industry, like, I just feel like they just butt heads on who can get the most profits, so they're just, like, fucking not able to really come to an agreement on anything. That's why, like, Madden's fallen off. FIFA is, like, can't even be FIFA anymore. The college football games don't exist anymore. It's just not... It's not gonna fly. So my vote's gonna be Forza Motorsport. Because it feels like the only one on this list that's got a chance. I would love it if Hot Wheels won, though. God, that would be so fucking funny. My vote would be for Hot Wheels. But I think Forza Motorsport will win it. Hey, AK, when does the racing game have a soccer player on the cover? An excellent question. Was there not a Gran Torino game this year? Didn't that... They got a movie. Gran Torino game... PS5 release dates. Oh, there isn't. It came out last year. Players are racing to the ball. But yeah, I think Forza Motorsport wins. I would love it if Hot Wheels won, though. That would be funny. How are you doing, AK? Best sim strategy. Fuck, what a good category. God damn. This is a good category. The only one of these I didn't really play at all was Company of Heroes. And I also didn't play this, but I know it's good. My vote would be for Fire Emblem Engage, but I'm betting Pikmin wins this category. How is best multiplayer so barren and best sim so diverse? Yeah. Some really good sim games came out this year, man. I won't I don't want Advanced Wars to win because it's just a remake. And I really think there should just be a remake category. It feels cheating to take a game that would have been nominated for a Game of the Year award in the year it released and then, like, make some tweaks to it and then put it out again and be like, give me awards. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's just, it feels... I don't want to say cash grab, because some of the remakes are genuinely, like, really good, and there's a lot of effort put into them and stuff, but it's kind of like... It's like the easiest, like, softball win that you can give as a game developer of like, hey, do you like this critically acclaimed award-winning game? Would you like to buy it again? Of course the answer is yes. But, like, yeah. This should just be nominated in a, like, best remake category. So yeah, my vote will be Engage. Pikmin will win, though. This is probably the best category, though. That's kind of crazy. Best sim game. This is wild. This is a good category. These are all really good games. Best family game. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. I can't believe Party Animals is a multiple category nominee. What? Who do they know? Does Jeff have personal stock in this game? How is this a category? A multi-genre nominated game? The fuck? Anyway, Mario wins this easy. Because it's Mario. I just don't know if you can contend with Mario in family-friendly gaming. Pikmin is my preferred choice. I don't think it'll win, though, because Pikmin has, like, it doesn't have as big of, like, a co-op emphasis in Pikmin. And that, I feel like, is the truest sense of, like, a family game would be, you know, like, parent and child are playing through the game together. And that's something you can do in Mario, but you kind of can't do it in Pikmin. It's definitely like a game for your kids, but I think a true winner of this category should be like parent and child being able to play through it together, and you can't really do that here. So I think Mario wins the category. I like Pikmin better, though. If Party Animals wins, I'm gonna fucking flip. But also, it's Mario, so I just think Mario can't, like, lose this category. This Sonic game looks pretty cutesy, but I don't think it'll win, because I haven't heard, like, great things about it. But the Sonic community never really has anything great to say about their games for whatever reason. And this Disney Illusion game, I also, like, didn't fucking hear anything about. Plus, I mean, Disney has had such a bad year, I can't imagine that they'll win an award for this, just based on how, like, everything else has been going for them this year. I can't imagine this game is suddenly a banger. Hey, what's up, Cry? How you doing, man? Like, did this game review well? What's the Metacritic? Oh! Metacritic's like a 73. User score is 6.4. Yeah, dude, this isn't fucking winning. 6.4. 73. And you know this is legit because there wasn't really like a fucking hate campaign or anything against this game. Like, just nobody cared. I don't think this wins. Yeah, I totally missed this game. Disney's taken so many L's this year, there's no way they win that category. Yeah. Winner is Mario. An above-average Sonic game can't win in a category it's sharing with a widely regarded best 2D Mario game in decades. Yeah. Yeah. I think this category is easy sweep Mario. I don't even think it's close. I would love if Pikmin won it, though. Haven't shown up for a bit, but things are going well. Hey, no worries, man. I don't expect everyone to make it to every stream. But yeah, I hope things are going well, dude. Best fighting game. I don't fucking pay enough attention to fighting games. Street Fighter 6 should probably win this, though. Though, I do see people really mad about its latest microtransaction endeavor with the latest outfit pack for everybody, but, I mean, Mortal Kombat, I think, is still a bigger cash grab, and I haven't heard of, like, Pocket Bravery or God of Rock. Isn't this Nickelodeon fighting game the one that got, like, canceled and then rebooted? So that shouldn't win. Or, like, shut down. What is God of Rock? Oh, it's like a Guitar Hero game. That's kind of cool. Like rhythm-based combat? And then what's Pocket Bravery? No. Mortal Kombat will win. Because Jeff likes Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter should probably win, though. I think I would be fine with God of Rock winning as the wild card, though. That looks kind of cool. And it's... I haven't really seen, like, a rhythm fighting game styled like that, so it gets points for uniqueness. I think Mortal Kombat 1 will win, though. Street Fighter should probably win, though. But it won't. Because money. We're immune to Mortal Kombat 1 winning and then getting a trailer since the trailer dropped today. Oh yeah, that's true. I think it'll still win, though. And then they might do, like, the Peacekeeper trailer back-to-back or something. I bet you we do see a lot of, like, game DLC announced here. I wonder if we'll see Spider-Man 2 DLC announced here. But yeah, I think Mortal Kombat 1 wins. It should go to Street Fighter. Next category. Best RPG, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate will win this. Starfield was mid. I hated Lies of P, but it's a Dark Souls clone anyway. Final Fantasy 16 has a chance, but it's going up against Baldur's Gate. I think if Baldur's Gate couldn't be nominated for this category because it's nominated for Game of the Year, I would say Final Fantasy 16 probably wins this, but I think it goes to Baldur's Gate. What is Sea of Stars? Oh my god, it's one of these fucking games. One of those RPGs that's indistinguishable from every other RPG that looks exactly like this game. They all, like, fucking meld together in my mind. Fucking, what's it called? Oh my god, it's already winning, like, Best Indie Game Awards? Best New Characters? God, I fucking hate these games. I don't think this will win, though. I think it's cute that it got nominated. See, if the game was actually this art style, like that it shows on this cover here... how do I... If it was actually this art style for the whole game instead of that weird, like, pixel stuff, I would... This would be... It would be so cool. But it's not. Hey, unusual rates. Interesting how the Final Fantasy series changed from turn-based to open combat. I mean, yeah, I think it was at that point the only way the series could evolve. There's been so many of them, right? They had to make the switch eventually just to keep it fresh. Yeah, this will go to Baldur's Gate, though. No way it goes to Starfield. Starfield was so boring, man. Did any of you guys see how they're like, Bethesda's like arguing with reviewers on the comments on Steam? I do think it was so weird that there was so much controversy about this game. I mean, I didn't think it was like offensively bad, but like, this game was in the news for months about like people talking shit about this game. And I mean, I just thought it was boring / forgettable, but it wasn't like offensive. I was shocked at how long this game stayed in the news. Oh yeah, the developer responded. Yeah, see, Bethesda was responding to some of the negative reviews. Okay, I played for 75 hours because I needed the dopamine fix. Looking back, it's a boring story in a boring world. I can't get over the one mission I thought would be awesome. Finding a ship launched from Earth 200 years earlier with the offspring of the original crew finding humanity. And then they had the same computers with the same operating system on their ship as the rest of the universe. Why? What does Bethesda say? We appreciate you taking the time to provide... But by the way, is the music, like, balanced well? Or is it too loud? We appreciate you taking the time to provide a review, and sorry to hear you didn't enjoy your time in Starfield. Feel things are getting boring. There's much more to do than the main mission. There are side missions where you can learn about the people and the story of Starfield. You can take time exploring various planets and resources, break the law, build your own outposts, blah 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 blah. Join our Discord for further ideas from other players. Isn't this guy complaining about a side quest, though? So the guy complains that he doesn't like that the side quest is pretty generic because it's got potential. And then they're like, play more side quests. Let's check another one. A game about space in which your ship is nothing more than set dressing for storage containers, and optimal arcade-style minigame where you fly your ship in a line and hold the trigger long enough for every AI to blow themselves up. A game about exploration that delivers in the thrill of the opening your menu, selecting the fast travel option, clicking the fast travel to a star system, loading, then opening your menu, clicking the fast travel to a planet, loading, answering the same NPC dialogue. Yeah. This is, like, super accurate. An immersive RPG in which every door in every colony is a loading screen, and firing an infinite stream of bullets around citizens' heads in the middle of a city is apparently another Tuesday in America for the New Atlanteans, as they're completely unbothered by the frag grenades. Yeah, this is pretty true. Yeah, the NPCs just don't feel like alive in the game, and like they just don't react to you. And that's like a pet peeve of mine in games, is when the NPCs just like don't react. Like, I'm really big on like NPCs reacting to you in the world. Like, even enemy NPC, I guess enemies aren't NPCs, but enemy AI, like if you shoot the enemy, they should be like, fuck, I got shot. And like react to it and change their behavior. I hate when like enemies just get shot like 16 times in the face and then they're still like just running straight at you. It's like really jarring. Because even games like Left 4 Dead kind of like broke me on that, right? Because you would think there's hundreds of mindless zombies and them all running at you would mean like they would just die or whatever. But even the zombies in Left 4 Dead have so much life to them. Like when they get shot, they like twist based on like the direction of where they got hit from. Like if they get hit in the shoulder, they like twist around like this, and like they react and they'll like move out of the way and things like that. And if Left 4 Dead can do it with hundreds of NPCs at once, like, there's really no excuse for games like Starfield to not have it. But yeah. A gripping story in which every character is as exciting as the bread aisle in the grocery store, and none of your choices matter. I didn't play it, but didn't The Last of Us do that? What do you mean? The Last of Us and, like, the zombies reacting to you? I remember the NPCs in The Last of Us, like, reacting to you. I remember when you kill some of the NPCs, other ones will react about you killing their friend or whatever, too. And that was pretty cool. Thank you for taking the time to provide your review, and we're sorry to hear that you were disappointed with encountering many loading screens while playing. While there may be many loading screens in between fast traveling, consider the amount of data for the expansive gameplay that's procedurally generated to load flawlessly in under 3 seconds. We believe that shortcoming will not hinder our players from getting lost in the world we've created. Look, I don't know how to, like, pitch it to you, but there were, like, no fucking loading screens in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, there were, like, no loading screens in Tears of the Kingdom. If your excuse is, like, well, our bullshit procedurally generated content, like, that takes a while to load, dude, I'm sorry. Like, nobody wants procedurally generated bullshit anyway, besides, like, fucking people playing Minecraft, dude. Can you imagine, like, how fucking boring Skyrim would be if every town in the game was procedurally generated? Or even, like, the good Fallout games back before Bethesda fell off. Like, Fallout New Vegas. If the casino town was procedurally generated, you know how boring that would be? And they were just random NPCs there? Starfield is an RPG with hundreds of hours of quests to complete. Quality, not quantity. Jesus. Most quests will vary on your character's skills and decisions. No, they won't. Massively changing the outcome of your playthrough. Try creating different characters with backgrounds and characteristics that clash or are oppositive of your previous character. Oppositive of your previous character. Even this, like, fucking response is pretentious. You'll feel like you're playing a totally different game. No, you won't. No, you won't. Put points in different skills from a character you've previously created, and you're now faced with completely different decisions to make and difficulties to encounter. There are so many layers to Starfield that you'll find things you never knew were possible after playing for hundreds of hours. Even after completing the main story, your adventure doesn't end. You can continue to New Game Plus. Never stop exploring. Todd Howard wrote this, didn't he? I cannot be convinced that that's not fucking Todd Howard. What? Explains why Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky have so many long and immersive breaking loading screens. Oh wait, they don't. Oh. Dude, Bethesda Studios is dead to Saul Goodman. Rest in peace. That's like a super sad response. Jesus. Here's another developer response. Boring, empty, soulless, unpleasant to play. Yeah, I mean, it's just boring. I didn't think it was, like, offensively bad or anything. Isn't Best RPG the only nomination Starfield has? Yeah. And I don't even think it deserves that. Genuinely, I don't feel like it deserves any nomination. Maybe later in the game, some performances are good from some of the voice actors. But I doubt it. I didn't get far enough in the game to know. Starfield was pretty expensive. Well, I got it for free on Game Pass, so... I mean... I would probably be more negative towards it if I had to pay for it. But since it was free on Game Pass, I just was like, it's boring, and I walked away. You don't really explore anything, you just teleport from Desolate Wasteland to Desolate Wasteland. Yeah, like, Starfield really felt like if you just explored the wasteland of Fallout and, like, didn't encounter any cool towns or anything. Every chump space bandit has 3 health bars, infinite empty planets to aimlessly wander, dungeons and caves have no rewards, they have no enemies. Dead-eyed NPCs blather at you with dialogue as wordy as it is boring, quests range from tedious to nonsensical, space combat is disconnected from everything else, it's practically a different game mode. The game's design is so fundamentally flawed, I don't think the mine community will be able to fix it. The Bethesda magic is gone. This response is longer than the actual review, which is really funny. We understand your frustration with fast travel making the universe feel smaller. I don't think that's the right take from this review either. I think the frustration is that fast travel is so required. Because travel isn't fun. Should we move on from Starfield? Yeah, I kind of just want to rip on these reviews really fast. This is the last one I'm going to read. Because I thought this was funny. Given the immense size of Starfield, we felt it more sense to be able to use your grav dive to jump to other solar systems. Mass Effect does that for fun, though. You're sorry you don't like landing on different planets and are finding many of them empty. The intention of Starfield's exploration is to evoke a feeling of smallness in players that makes you feel overwhelmed. You can continue to explore and find worlds that do have resources you need or on hidden outposts. This is also repeated on every single review. There's much more to do than the main mission. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. If, like, you're telling people that, like, hey, we know the main quest is boring, but there's more to do than the main quest. The main quest of your game should be so gripping, it's, like, hard to do the side content. In my opinion. Like, that's so weird to me that that's, like, one of their pitch points in the counter reviews. Yeah, the main quest is boring, but you can do other stuff. No. Anyway, Baldur's Gate wins. Best RPG. Anyway. Best Action Adventure. Ooh. This is gonna be a tight category. Now, see... if this is what the actual category calls for, best action-adventure game that combines combat with traversal and puzzle solving, then Legend of Zelda wins this category. like, no doubt. If that's actually the qualifications, Tears of the Kingdom wins. Because, I mean, I only played Spider-Man 1 and Miles. I didn't play 2, but, like, I don't remember puzzles being in this game. Resident Evil 4 also is a fantastic game, but there's no traversal or puzzle solving in Resident Evil 4. You just shoot stuff. With traversal and puzzle solving. Alan Wake, to me, almost feels like a plant in the Game Awards. This game came out, like, the day before the Game Awards nominees and got nominated for everything. It feels weird. I also didn't enjoy it that much when I played it. Yeah. October 27th. Oh, so yeah, FNAF should have totally been fucking nominated for Best Adaptation. If Alan Wake 2 is in the consideration... FNAF should have been. They literally came out the same day! Five Nights at Freddy's was robbed for Best Adaptation, dude. Fucking robbed. This movie's an hour and 2 hours. Alan Wake is like 70. Yeah, this is like a weird plant to me. I don't understand. Or maybe the only other thing I can think of as to why this game's getting nominated so much is because the game is about a writer. And, like, the story is all focused on this writer who's, like, so powerful and can control the world that a bunch of game journalists are like, I'm an artistic. I'm a writer. That's me. And, like, they love the game because of that. Because how much we play... Because when I played Alan Wake, man, I did not think the game was anything special at all. How long did I play Alan Wake for? I played it for 4.5 hours, or 4 hours, let's call it, because I probably just sat and talked for a good 20 minutes. That's likely. No way, dude. No way this wins anything. I mean, it probably will win. I don't think it should, though. This category should go to Zelda. Resident Evil 4 is a great game, but because they're specifically pointing out the traversal and puzzle solving, it's gotta go to Zelda. If it was just action-adventure game, and, like, they didn't have, like, specific stipulations to this, I would say Resident Evil 4. Because I really liked Resident Evil 4, but... if you want to talk about combining all of those three elements, none of them do it as good as Zelda does. Ugh, sorry, I had to stretch. So yeah. Zelda sweep here. What I think will win, though, is Alan Wake. Best action game. For the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Why is Resident Evil 4 not in this category? Huh? This feels like Resident Evil 4 should have been here. like really play any of these games. I would love it if Hi-Fi Rush wins. But yeah, it'll probably be Armored Core because people love From Software. Though I really didn't hear people talk about Armored Core that much. I didn't really like it all that much. I didn't think it was that great when we played it. I didn't play Dead Island 2, but I did play the original Dead Island, and that game, the original was like only okay, so I can't imagine the sequel that was stuck in development hell for several years is any better. Remnant 2. I don't remember that being on Game Pass. Oh yeah, this was like the Dark Souls with guns game, right?
I'm a setting sun.
Looks cool, but yeah, if this is the game that gets nominated for this category, why isn't Resident Evil 4 in this category? Ghost Runner looks really fun. I never played it though. Yeah, Armored Core probably wins this category, but I think it'd be cool if Hi-Fi Rush did though. Maybe Remnant 2 is a surprise winner, but I didn't really hear much about that. Best VR AR game. I don't keep up with VR at all, dude. Because I never really planned on getting a VR headset. Because I get like motion sickness too easily. I would say the winner of this is probably the Horizon game. Because the Game Awards love the Horizon franchise for some fucking reason. Horizon has been nominated like every fucking year for so many games. Or for all of its games in like multiple categories, and I really don't know why. So I'm betting Horizon wins this. Yeah, I think Horizon wins this, but it should probably go to Resident Evil 8. What's the naps? Misspelled it, whatever. Thanks, Google. Is this like a sequel to Super Hot? It looks artsy. Yeah, it looks like it's... Is it from the makers of like that Super Hot game? See, it looks kind of similar. But no, it looks like they're not related. Looks cool, though. I think Horizon wins this, just because of the Game Awards' love of Horizon. All of them out. And they're gonna feel bad that they didn't, Oh, do you not play as Aloy? You, like, just see her in the game? Yeah, this game's gonna win. Because it hasn't won any awards before. Or Guerrilla Games hasn't, so I think they're gonna feel bad. Best mobile game. my vote is for Honkai Star Rail because I enjoy Star Rail, but it's Final Fantasy Ever prices, what? Oh, images on Final Fantasy was a risky click. I don't know what I was doing there. Is this the game? It looks pretty good for a mobile game. Granted, I guess after the Genshin Impact games, I shouldn't really be surprised that these games look pretty good on mobile. Phones are like powerful devices now. I gotta stop forgetting that. I think like the average iPhone is more powerful than the Switch, technically, right? Hello Kitty might win because I always forget just how popular Hello Kitty is. Is this like Animal Crossing Hello Kitty? Because isn't Hello Kitty like the most profitable franchise ever? No, okay. It's like up there though. Hello Kitty is more profitable than Spider-Man, dude. That's crazy. See, I don't know. This is Hello Kitty, Animal Crossing. This might win. I think this category is like low-key kind of stacked. I'm not a big mobile gamer, so I don't really know, but Monster Hunter is also a big name. What is this? Monster Hunter now. Are there like just a bunch of fun mobile games I'm missing out on? Well, I can't really tell because most of these images seem to be like loading screens. Yeah, this looks like an actual game. Oh, that's because this is an actual game for the Switch. That's the wrong screenshot. This is the only, like, gameplay looking thing I can find. And the rest of it's, like, all a bunch of fucking YouTube clickbait shit. God, I hate clickbait YouTubers. Yeah, this category actually looks kind of stacked. My vote's for Honkai Star Rail, because I actually play this one. I think Hello Kitty will win. Or if Final Fantasy VII doesn't win Most Anticipated Game, it'll win the Best Mobile category. Final Fantasy VII will get a W. It's somewhere in the Game Awards. It'll just depend on which award comes first. Best Debut Indie Game. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio. No way it goes to Pizza Tower because that game doesn't look classy enough or like artsy enough for the Game Awards. What's Viewfinder? The fuck? I don't play very many indie games, so. Challenge perception, redefine reality, and reshape the world around you with a camera. Viewfinder is a single-player game offering hours of interesting and fun experiences. Oh, that's kind of interesting. You, like, take a picture of something, and then you can, like, manipulate the angle of the picture. This is the game with the MCU dialogue. Oh, you know what? I think I remember that. What's the other one? Venba? I think I remember this game getting announced at the Game Awards, actually. This is like the cooking game, right? A short narrative cooking game where you play as an Indian mom who immigrates to Canada with her family in the 1980s. Players will cook various dishes and restore lost recipes. Hold branching conversations and explore in this story about family, love, loss, and more. Oh, this game is gonna sweep this award. What's Dredge about? I've actually heard of Dredge. Oh yeah, fuck. Oh yeah, this is like the in-depth fishing game, right? I've watched people play this. Cocoon is on Game Pass, so I don't know how indie that counts. That looks pretty artsy as well. Venba will win this. Venba or Viewfinder, I think, will win. Pizza Tower will definitely not win, because it doesn't look artsy enough for the Game Awards. No shot that they let Pizza Tower win. It might be the most popular on this list, and it might be the one that's the most liked by the average gamer, but that's not what this category is for. Indie games are not for popularity. They're so people can feel smarter than you when they play it. Venba wins. Maybe Viewfinder. Definitely not Pizza Tower. These games I also feel are too popular. Best independent game. Okay, yeah, Venba will definitely win Best Debut Game, because Best Independent Game, Cocoon, Dredge, and Viewfinder also all got nominated again. So they definitely won't win the Best Debut Game as well. There's no way they're going to give Best Debut and Best Independent Game to the same game. So I think the fact that they're like nominated twice tells you that these three will not win. Yeah, Venba will totally win the previous category. This one will not be Dave the Diver because of the controversy of that game being sponsored by a AAA company. This one will go to Sea of Stars because it was nominated as like best strategy game in a pretty tight or a pretty competitive category. This Sea of Stars is the only thing nominated for another like genre category outside of it being an indie game. The rest of these are all their other nominations are just being indie games. But Sea of Stars was nominated for in the best sim category, right? No, best RPG. Yeah. So Sea of Stars was actually nominated as one of the best games in its category. Or in its genre, so I think Sea of Stars wins. Because Dredge wasn't included in like Best Action Adventure or anything like that. So yeah, Venba wins debut, this wins independent game. Best Community Support. Recognizing the game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. Cyberpunk is gonna win this, and I'm going to burn the Game Awards down. Cyberpunk's gonna win this category. It doesn't deserve it. God, it doesn't deserve it at all. They went dead silent. They still haven't. They basically confirmed they're not fixing the Xbox One, PS4 versions of that fucking game. They scammed people that bought games for the majority at the time console, because when Cyberpunk first came out, the PS5 and Xbox Series X had only just released. This game is a steeping pile of shit. Fuck Cyberpunk and everything it stands for about the industry. I cannot believe that people forgave this game. But Cyberpunk will win. Destiny won't win because Game Awards are going to want to avoid the controversy of Bungie just having done a bunch of massive layoffs, while also reaching record levels of profitability, and the player base kind of constantly being mad about it. So I don't think Destiny wins. No Man's Sky I also don't think will win. I think that nomination is just kind of a nudge to acknowledge them, but I'm pretty sure No Man's Sky has won this award before, and I don't think they would like to do a repeat winner. Baldur's Gate is already going to win enough other categories, so it's not going to win community support. I think Baldur's Gate 3 deserves this one the most. It should go to Baldur's Gate. It will go to Cyberpunk, though. I don't really have anything to say about Final Fantasy. I didn't play it. I don't see it winning. And it's not a multiplayer game, so it's not really that dependent on its community support like the other multiplayer games are. Cyberpunk wins, Baldur's Gate 3 should. But Cyberpunk will win. Because fuck the game industry. And fuck this award show. Best ongoing game. Wow, there's a lot of industry favorite games here. Genshin I don't think will win, but should. Genshin still gets so many high quality frequent updates so that it's crazy. Every month there's a cool new character, there's a lot of events, it's crazy free to play friendly. It's so much fun. I really like it. It won't win though. These are so many big money making games. The community support I thought in Apex fucking sucked when I played Apex, so fuck. Final Fantasy. This is just a single player game, right? How did Final Fantasy get nominated for this? What is it? XIV? XIV. Oh, it's the online game. Oh, that's right. It's not the PS5 exclusive game that came out. This is the online one. I was like, isn't this a single player game? this category one more time. I think nothing changes. This does change what game I thought this was, but I don't think it changes my thoughts on this category. Best ongoing is... Cyberpunk is going to win one of these two categories. If Cyberpunk wins the other category, Fortnite will win Best Ongoing. I think Genshin should win, though. But this will be between Fortnite and Cyberpunk. But if Cyberpunk wins the other category, Fortnite will win this one. Games for Impact, a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Yeah, these are a bunch of indie games I never played. I haven't heard of any of these games either. Venba won't win this game, though, because it's going to win the best indie debut game. But I told you, I called it that was the type of game this was. Venba won't win this category. Although, it looks like this category has 6 nominations compared to the other ones having 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other indie game category also only has 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does Games for Impact get 6 nominations? Isn't every other category at 5? I wonder if there was like a tie for nominations on this. This looks like one of those old, like, Pajama Sam era games. Or, like, Nancy Drew era games. What is this? Does this have the Zelda, like, glue things together mechanic with that, like, how the green is glowing on all that stuff? Kinda looks like a Unity demo. What's the next one? Terra Nil. Farmville, but you're trying to fix the environment? No thanks. Goodbye Volcano High. What is that? It's a cinematic narrative adventure about love, change, and the end of the world. Guide Fang through their final year of high school as they try to make things right before time is up. Is this like Furry Scott Pilgrim? This actually looks kind of fun. Fully voice acted. This game's too good to win this category. It won't win. This looks really fun, though. If this pops up on sale, I might pick this up. Chance of... This just might be artsy enough to win. It's gonna be one of those games that every frame is a piece of art. No dialogue. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, this is too artsy for my blood. Ever since that Journey game came out on PlayStation like a decade ago, indie developers like knew the template. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna make that game again." What else? A Space for the Unbound. The ghost sighting occurred in the Loka High School. Huh. A magical adventure about two high school sweethearts set at the end of their school days and the end of the world. Hey, another one at the end of the world. Explore a crumbling town and help friends face their inner demons, which can be the key to stopping reality itself from disintegrating. And don't forget to pet the cats. Oh man. I'll add that to my wish list. Oh, they made the Coffee Talk games. Those games are fun. Okay, so after looking at every game, I would like to vote for that Goodbye Volcano High game to win. But I think the winner will be... Oh, fuck. This chance game. I think it's artsy enough to win this category. And I already think this is gonna get another award. So I think Chance will vote. But I actually do want to play this Goodbye Volcano High game. That looks cool. Innovation. Oh, this does have this also has 6 nominees. Wonder what's the distinction? Because these all had 5 nominees until... Oh, so it looks like the top row, basically, gets 6 nominees. Innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software and our hardware that's pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed. Why are both the fighting games in here? Why is Spider-Man on here? I don't remember anyone raving about the accessibility features in Spider-Man. These are all good games, but I guess I'm not really too intimately familiar with any of the accessibility features. The only game I know that I've, like, actually heard or seen articles about, like, the high quality of the accessibility in the game is Forza Motorsport. I haven't really seen it be a major point mentioned on any of the other ones. But I've definitely seen people talk about it in Forza Motorsport. So I think Forza wins this category. But... yeah, I'm not too familiar with what the fighting game wants to do. I don't remember hearing anything about Spider-Man 2's accessibility. I guess there's the easy mode where that lets Spider-Man automatically web swing. Do they count that as accessibility? And Hi-Fi Rush might have stuff, because I know Bethesda puts a pretty good emphasis on that. I think this probably goes to Forza, though, because I've, like, seen articles of people talking about, like, how crazy the accessibility was in this game. But I don't really have too much to say about it, because I don't need accessibility features, so I'm not too informed of what goes into them. Best performance. Awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and/or performance capture. This is a stacked category. Oh, this is tough. You already know my pick, yeah. Fuck. So already, I would really like if the winners were not this guy, Idris Elba, or her. I didn't really think these two. I don't think these two performances were that standout. Idris Elba is already like a really famous actor, so I think it would be really kind of pandering if he wins this category. You know what I mean? Like, this sounds like almost pretentious to say, but like, I want a video game actor to win this category. I don't want a Hollywood actor to win this category. I know that sounds like super gatekeeping, but like, it just doesn't seem like right, I guess. This guy's super charismatic. I like him. Obviously, Yuri does really well as Spider-Man, and he probably deserves it as well. But Neil Newbon, I think is how you say his name, in Baldur's Gate, it's also really good. He's Astarion, for those of you who don't know who that is. The flamboyant vampire in that game. He's really good too, man. This is a tough category. I think it's between these three. Ben, Neil, and Yuri. Maybe she gets better later on in the game, because we only did like 5 hours of the game, but I wasn't like particularly moved by her like performance in that game. And she seems really overshadowed in her performance by the dude who plays, is it Sam Lake? I think the guy's name is. She seems like her performance is really overshadowed by him. I think that's his name, right? Yeah, this guy. He's definitely the star of the show. So I don't think you can give the vote to her. Fuck, this is a tough category. I think Idris Elba will win. I hope Neil does. That's gonna be my thought process on that. I think Idris will win, though. I think it won't be any of the gaming actors. It'll be Idris Elba. But it should be Neil. I think Neil's great. I do like Yuri as Spider-Man, though. And this guy's really cool. I'm gonna stick to it. I think Idris wins. I want Neil to. Alright. Oh, we're back to 5 games for the best audio design. Why is Alan Wake nominated for this? Why is Alan Wake nominated for so many things? I didn't think the game was that spectacular, but okay, sure. Resident Evil 4, I also don't think should be nominated for this. I don't really... Unless they're counting, like, voice acting in this. I don't remember any of the sounds being particularly great in Resident Evil 4, and I don't think the soundtrack was that great either. I loved the game, don't get me wrong, but none of those aspects of the game really seem standout. So this shouldn't win. Hi-Fi Rush, being a game entirely based on audio, probably should win this. But the underdog for this category is Dead Space, I think. Because it has really good sound design. And fun fact, I don't know if anyone knows this who's watching, but there's a really cool feature in Dead Space that some of you might not know. We've talked about it in one of the other streams. Isaac has different voice lines in his dialogue and like cutscenes based on how much health the player has, which I think is like super immersive, and I don't know if another game has ever done that. I think that's so cool. Like in cutscenes where he's got like high health, or like you've got full health, he like talks normally. He'll like use logic in like when he's talking to other characters and stuff, and like rationalize what he's saying. Like a scene that sticks out to me, there's a scene pretty early on in the game where one of Isaac's team gets turned into a necromorph, and the captain like locks him in an escape pod. And if you've got full health in that scene, Isaac will like rationally explain like, you know, there's nothing we can do for him. You know, it's really unfortunate that this happened to him, but like this is the best thing for him is if you just eject him into space. And like he's rational through it. But if you've got low health in this cutscene, Isaac will be like, just fucking kill him. He's one of those fucking alien things. Like he's really like erratic, he's swearing, he's like totally lost his composure. And it's like little tweaks like that that I feel like really like align the immersion when you play the game. Because like obviously if you're low on health as the player, you're stressed out, you're freaking out. And so when Isaac reflects that, it helps you get like immersed and feel like you're Isaac. You know, if you're low health, you've been getting your ass kicked, and the captain's like, we've got one necromorph here, and when you're like on the brink of death, and Isaac's like, just fucking kill him, I don't care. Like, it resonates. I think that's so cool, and I don't know of another game that does that. But I don't know how much that counts as like full sound design. It's compelling for performance, though. I think Hi-Fi Rush should win. I'm like 90% sure Alan Wake will fucking win, though. So that's why I think Alan Wake should win, or I think Hi-Fi Rush should win. Alan Wake will win, and I would be pleasantly surprised at Dead Space winning. Dead Space should win one award this year. And so should Hi-Fi Rush. So, yeah, but Alan Wake will win this. Best score and music. This should definitely be Hi-Fi Rush again. If Hi-Fi Rush doesn't win Best Audio Design... Okay, no, so Dead Space should win Best Audio Design. If these are two different categories, score and music, and this is audio, Dead Space should win this category. Alan Wake will, but Dead Space should win, not Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush should win this category, Best Score and Music. I haven't listened to any of the music in this game, so I don't really have anything to say about that one. I didn't really think the music in Tears of the Kingdom was that great. It's got like that one track that you hear at the start of the game. Da 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 da. You know, like that song. That's like the only song I know from that game. And I played like 100 hours of it. So didn't think the music was that great in Baldur's Gate 3 either. So this category should go to Hi-Fi Rush. It's gonna go to fucking Alan Wake. Alan Wake has to be the most overrated game of this year, I think. I don't know. It just seems like... I usually don't believe the, like, industry planned conspiracy theories, but Alan Wake, to me, feels like that industry planned conspiracy theory. Like, how is it nominated for all these fucking categories? Game Awards nominees announced. It came out 2 weeks before the nominees were announced. The hacks are counting Phantom Liberty different from base Cyberpunk, but don't nominate the Frontiers DLC. Yeah, because CD Projekt Red got away with like marketing and just saying Phantom Liberty is a new game, which was really dumb. Like how Spider-Man Miles Morales was supposedly a new game as well. And it was clever marketing, like they changed from male V from base Cyberpunk to female V for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, and they changed the color scheme from like yellow to red. Yeah, Alan Wake will win this category, but Hi-Fi Rush should. I don't think Baldur's Gate or Zelda should, and I don't know anything about the Final Fantasy one. Best Art Direction for Outstanding Creative and/or Technical Achievement in Artistic Design and Animation. Alan Wake is nominated for this? Lies of P is nominated for this? It's literally just steampunk Dark Souls. What? Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I'm pretty sure, just reuses Breath of the Wild graphics for the most part. So I don't know if this should win for that. Wild. I mean, I didn't play Breath of the Wild, but I'm pretty sure it's just the same. Yeah. These are like none of these are good nominees. I don't think a single nominee of this should be here. Fuck, why isn't Fire Emblem Engage on this? Are you kidding me? Bruh. That is tragic that Fire Emblem Engage is not nominated for this. Give this all of it. So again, Alan Wake will win this category. I don't think it should, but Alan Wake will. I don't really particularly like any of these for art direction. Wonder. If I had to pick, it would be Mario Wonder. But Alan Wake will win this category. Next. Best Narrative. For Outstanding Storytelling and Narrative Development. The last act of this game was like super rushed. I've like watched some playthroughs of this game. I don't think Spider-Man should win Best Narrative. It's also like an in-between game. Like they're clearly setting up for like future games. I don't think this should win. I definitely do not want Cyberpunk to win. God, I don't want Cyberpunk to win this category. I know it will. Well, no. Alan Wake 2 will definitely win this category. For sure. No question Alan Wake 2 wins this. It should probably go to Baldur's Gate. But because I think there's so much branching story to Baldur's Gate because of, like, the game is so dependent on player choice, I don't think it'll win this category. I don't know anything about the Final Fantasy story, so I can't really say. But I don't think it matters because I'm pretty sure Best Narrative will go to Alan Wake. That's like the whole fucking thing of Alan Wake is its narrative. It's like one of those fucking shit movie games that I hate so much. I'm on an Alan Wake hate campaign today, I don't know why. I think it's just because of how many awards it's been nominated for. I think that's what's annoying me. It wasn't even like offensively bad, I just wasn't interested in it. When I played for like those 4 hours, it just didn't grab me. But maybe it's got a slow start or something, I don't know, but it'll probably win this category. It probably deserves to be nominated in this category at least, but I think at least half of the categories it's nominated in are kind of like wild. Like, why is it nominated in Best Art Direction? Best Narrative, though, I'll grant it probably should be nominated for this category. I think Baldur's Gate is too branching of a path. I think Alan Wake wins this category. It definitely shouldn't be Spider-Man, though. Best Game Direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Fucking Alan Wake. I'm actually really surprised by how many categories Spider-Man got nominated for. Kind of wild. I think Alan Wake wins this category as well. But it should probably go to Baldur's Gate or Zelda. In terms of game direction, I mean, I know Mario Wonder brings like new twists, but it's still like the classic Mario 2D side-scroller game at the end of the day. Hey, Quickman, what's up, man? Spider-Man 2 is another Spider-Man game. I think Alan Wake 2 will win. I think Alan Wake 2 is going to win a lot of awards to make up for the fact that it's not going to win Game of the Year. That's why I think Alan Wake's going to win so many of these. Yeah, Alan Wake 2 will win this. But I think it should be Baldur's Gate or Zelda. Yeah, Baldur's Gate's taking Cody. I don't think there's any question about that. What were the most anticipated games again? I forgot what I asked. Oh yeah, I think this... You think Final Fantasy's an auto win? I think this is going to Star Wars. I don't think it's an auto win for Final Fantasy. I think it's going to Star Wars. But yeah, best game direction's going to go to Alan Wake. Now, the GOTY nominees. I think this is just Baldur's Gate 3. I think Baldur's Gate 3 wins. I think I liked Zelda more, though. Personally. But yeah, I think Baldur's Gate wins this. Because like I said, I don't think Alan Wake will win these. But that's why I think Alan Wake's going to win so many other awards. Because they're going to, like, want to give a bunch of like compensation prizes to Alan Wake 2, because I know, but they're all gonna vote, the council or whatever is gonna vote for Baldur's Gate 3, because they know people will fucking riot if Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't win, because it's like the fan favorite game of the year. But the journalists definitely want to vote for Alan Wake 2. I talked about this on another stream as well. I don't think Resident Evil 4 deserves to be on this list because it's a remake. It feels like cheating. Everyone already liked Resident Evil 4. And if you just modernize it again, like, obviously that's a slam dunk win. You're not really innovating or bringing anything new to the table with a Resident Evil 4 remake. So I don't think Resident Evil 4 should be nominated here. It is a fun, fantastic game, though, that I would absolutely recommend anyone play. But I don't feel like it's treaded enough new ground to be Game of the Year. When you consider that the original game was like Game of the Year of fucking 2004. When did this game come out? original release date? 2005, yeah. 2005 Game of the Year. Oh yeah, there wasn't like a official Game of the Year. (2005) God of War. Yeah, here we go. Famitsu gave Resident Evil 4 an award. Spike. Edge. Electronic Gaming Monthly, EGM. Oh, they used to be huge. Game Informer. GameSpot. Game Trailers. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like, it's not fair to take a previous, like, multiple Game of the Year award winner and, like, remake it and then be like, guys, this one should win Game of the Year. Yeah, we fucking... No. Not really a big... Yeah, that's why I don't think this shouldn't be in the category. Baldur's Gate wins this one easy. Runner-up would be Zelda, though. What was the best soundtrack prediction? I think I said Hi-Fi Rush. I think Alan Wake will win, but Hi-Fi Rush should. Yeah, winner's gotta be Baldur's Gate for this. Zelda close second, though. Yeah, I don't... Resident Evil 4 shouldn't even be nominated. Spider-Man 2 and Mario Wonder, I don't think are, like, mixing things up enough to be considered here. And Alan Wake 2 is already going to win a bunch of other categories to make up for the fact that it's not going to win Game of the Year. So, that's it. Here's all of my predictions for every category. And then we live react next week. We'll see how many of these I get right. LOL. Shocked that there's not really any big Sony nominees. Well, I guess no, Spider-Man got nominated for a bunch of stuff. For some reason. Hi-Fi Rush should be here instead of Resident Evil 4. Best Xbox game in a long time. Yeah. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush definitely deserve some of its nominees. Hi-Fi Rush was really good. Any, other big reaction or big nominees you guys were expecting to see that didn't get it or anything like that? No, they added so much security to the Game Awards event. I don't think anyone will be able to take the stage. Most of my 2023 was 2 games, Street Fighter 6 and Like a Dragon. Nice. Yeah, I didn't play too much Street Fighter because I'm not a big fighting game guy. I played a couple hours of Gaiden though. Games eligibility for the Game Awards this year must be available for public consumption before Friday, November 17th. But isn't that the same day the nominees were announced? So the game could have come out November 1st and still got nominated? That's kind of crazy. There should be a best remake category next year. Because the industry will always release remakes, even if they're not as amazing as, like, Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space every year. There should be a best remake category. Yeah, so it's going to be airing 6:30 my time zone. Cool. I'm not bothering to fill this out. How much stuff do I got to fill out here? Anyone can co-stream the show for free. Yeah, I'm not bothering to do all this shit. No, thank you. Alright. Is that everything for the stream? We discussed every category. I think that about covers everything I wanted to talk about tonight. Hope to see you guys when we do a live react to the awards. Oh yeah, the hype trailer released, right?
Look into the.
This like just came out a couple minutes ago,
Look
right?
into the.
8 hours ago. Oh, Jeff makes these trailers? Alright, hang on. Let's end the stream off watching. Let's get hyped for the Game Awards. Like I said, I'll be streaming this next week. So, be sure to check out the stream next week. Alright.
Fire. It will warm you, but left unchecked, it will consume everything in its path.
Why does fate seem always to conspire against us?
I know what you say. A hero is someone who doesn't give up.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on? I mean, you gotta try, right?
All you need do is your best.
Oh, this is absolutely going to be copywritten music. Fuck. I probably shouldn't have let it play that much. I wonder, does Jeff also capture all the in-game footage for this? Or does he just, like, ask someone to give him a bunch of game footage? Man, there were so many cool games this year. Kind of insane. Oh, look at how much Alan Wake's featuring in this hype trailer. Oh, no. Alan Wake's sweep is incoming, dude. Alan Wake is half of this trailer. This is basically an Alan Wake trailer. Oh, my God. Hey, at least Hi-Fi Rush got shown. A lot of Spider-Man as well. Shockingly, there's only been like... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like 3 or 4 scenes from Baldur's Gate. A lot of Resident Evil. Man, Diablo 4, I feel like flopped. If you were to tell me, like, 5 years ago that a Diablo game would, like, sweep the awards, I would not believe you. I also like just don't sense the hype for Star Wars, but or like the last Star Wars game, but fucking the mainstream loves it, I'll tell you that. Cool. Alright, should be fun. Hope to see you guys there. I think that's it for today's stream. Any closing thoughts for anyone? You guys thinking of anything? Does that cover just about everything, though? Think so. Yeah. This was a cool remix. This is what we listened to all stream. I think it's from a game. Oh, that was a risky click. Yeah, I don't know what special guests will appear. I'm assuming there's going to be some new trailers for games, though. I think we'll see a Hades 2 trailer. I think we'll see something for Spider-Man 2. And probably some big, like, personalities or, like, content creators will be there as well. But I haven't seen any leaks or anything. They're actually keeping a pretty solid lid on who's going to be there. So, I don't really know. You've played this game, guy? I've never played it. Just came up in my recommended of, like, relaxing music. Because when I, like, do streams like this, I like to listen to the relaxing music. Well, alright. That's it. Thanks for watching. Guy, 12 hours. Quick Man. AK. Anyone else show up? Unusual Raids was here as well. Thanks for chatting. Sai was here too. Thanks for chatting. Let me know what you guys thought about each of these categories. And I hope to see you all on Thursday this week. On Wednesday, I'll be dropping my top 5 games of 2023. Well, hopefully Wednesday. Maybe I should knock on wood, but I plan on editing and putting that video together and having that up on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I'm going to drop a video, like a game review video. Right now, the script for it is like another 10 pages, so it'll probably be like another 20 minutes. But should be fun. It'll be that'll be up on Wednesday. Thursday, we'll do a live react to the Game Awards. Friday, I don't know what I'm going to stream. Saturday, I'm busy, so I won't be able to stream. And then Sunday, I'll probably stream something as well. Who knows? I don't. So I hope to see you guys this week. Check out my video for my top 5 games for my own personal Game of the Year awards. And that's it. Hope to see you guys later on this week. Have a good night, everyone. Oh shit! I need like 30 more seconds to make this game, or to make the stream 2 hours. Stream Valhalla? Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Died for Valhalla. I don't know. Alright. That's it. Have a good night, everyone. And I will see what... Oh, there's an ad playing right now. I should probably wait a second then, huh? I should wait a second before we wrap. Oh, the bar game is called Valhalla? Oh. Valhalla. Oh. LOL. Alright, maybe I'll check that out. Or Coffee Talk. That was another game I was interested in checking out. Alright, we'll check out one of those. Cool. Alright, have a good night, you guys. I will see you all next week.